Yo, what's good? How everybody doing today? I've been asked this question too many times. I just feel like I had to address it. I don't get it. People think I'm lying. I don't get why I would lie. Anyway, for those who don't really know me like that, I'm gonna just get right to it. We're gonna start from the beginning. This whole college basketball thing. We're gonna get it out the way. So this is like 2017. I'm just 17 years old. I just graduated high school. Going into college. I'm gonna be honest, bro. That summer, I was just working, like hooping every day, working out. I had a little trainer at the time. I was just really working. Like, I didn't go into college thinking like, yo, I'm trying to play on the team. I'm like, yo, if it happens, it happens. I just love basketball so much that that's what I was doing. But as far as that goes, going into college, like playing, it's crazy because there would be open gym like every day. Like, it's not even open gym. Like, if you want to go play, you would go to the stadium, like the center, and you could just play. Like, that's what it was in school. So I was doing that every day with my boys, my roommate, people I met at school, and I was just hooping every day. And I was just getting better. Tryouts came around in October. We got there on August. Tryouts came in October. And I really didn't have high expectations. I didn't even know if I was going to try out, cause like college tryouts, I'm just thinking to myself like, yo, that shit don't even make sense. Like, colleges, they just recruit, and I have no scouts, nothing, like nothing. I'm gonna be honest. I have nothing. So going into that, I'm not looking at, you know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking of it like, I'm not gonna get my hopes up just to get smacked down. So feel me, I'm just doing that. Tryouts roll around, so I'm like, you know what, why not? Like, I played against some of the people on the team, like during these open runs, but people just be hooping. And I think I could compete. I really think I could. And man, that's crazy. Y'all see that the 1v1 I had when I just really wasn't hooping, that was quarantine ride. I would hoop once a month, every now and then, just for content, But like, damn, y'all think that's it? Like, that's what you're getting? Like no funny, that's it. Like, you just getting that ride and that's it. Like, don't ask for I don't know. But yeah, so I do that, trying out, and tryouts, man, that was crazy. Now look, let me explain tryouts to you. A lot of people I know, and I've been asked this question before, tryouts are really scary. They're nerve-wracking. The coaches literally, it's all the coaches, the assistant coaches, even the star players on the team, they're just watching, hawking you down, watching everything you do, watching the three-man weave, the defensive slides up and down full court, the suicides, the scrimmages, all that. They're just watching, hawking you down. And it's so, like, I know up here you're just like, it really gets to you, but I'm here to tell you, like, yo, I hopped into the mindset where I was like, yo, whoever's in front of me, it's a wrap. Like, it's eat or be eaten. Like, I'm killing whoever's in front of me. That was my mentality going into it. And I just remember, like, I guess I had one of the greatest tryouts. It was like 3 days. And I just remember, was it 3 days? It was either 1 day or 3 days. I really don't remember. I think it was 3 days. But, no funny, bro. I just remember going into that like, yo, I just had a perfect tryout. Real shit. And it wasn't even like I shot 100% from the field. It was just, I was doing everything right. As far as defense, I was just controlling the offense. I was attacking who was ever in front of me. And the scrimmages, like, I was just getting to it. I ain't gonna lie, I was cooking a little bit. I was just doing the right things. I was, trying to space the floor, looking at the reads, and just reading the defense, looking for the open man flash high post. Like, it was just, I don't know, I was just in a different space. And I guess it was really noticeable, and the coach took it into consideration. I'm gonna be honest, a lot of people did make the tryout. I think it was like, all right, so the regular team, it was already like 7 people solidified, 7 to 8 people solidified on the team. And we ended up just going through the tryout. I remember I was guarding one of the people who made the team last year, who was fighting for a spot this year. So me and him were going at it, and I was just giving it to him. And he wasn't the skilled type. He was like the last man on the team type shit. But he was real rugged and defensive. Like that was his thing. Like, he's like a Pat Bev. He's not really the skilled type, but he's really like, yeah, he was real rugged and athletic and defensive minded. He wasn't really skilled though. So going into that, me and him going at it, I'm giving it to him. 17-year-old kid just going at people. And I surprisingly, I thought everybody there was like around my age, bro. I didn't know how college works. Turns out all my teammates were like from ages 20, 21 to like 24, and I was 17. So I was the baby on the team. But that's I'm skipping a little bit. So we go through trials or whatever. I don't want to take too much time on tryouts. I had a really good run. I went there. I ain't gonna lie, I was busting his ass a little bit. And yeah, I made the team. It turns out, I think 5 to 7 people made the tryout team. So now you got a 15, 16-man roster. So cool, we made the team. I really wasn't expecting it. I was excited. I was happy. I called my dad. I'm just really excited. You get a little emotional because, you know, it's like college, like division. Regardless if it was D3, it don't matter. That shit don't matter to me. Because I know D1 people that get cooked by people in the park, street ballers, even D3 players. None of that division stuff matter to me. But yeah, just the thought of making playing in college, it was just like NCAA. Like that's just amazing. And I know y'all ain't see that roster. You probably like, yeah, there's no way that Rod playing in NCAA division basketball. Hey, I was hooping. Like, I was really in this. It's not my prime. I'm not gonna call it a prime. I was 17, 18 years old. But I was, you know what I'm saying? I was working hard and my skill was there. So throughout the season, I'm gonna be honest, we had an introduction meeting. I don't know if every team does this. I believe they do, but we had an introduction meeting. And I'm gonna be honest, there was a lot of broken promises. Like, coach was just telling me I'd be a great backup point guard for the team, you know, great off the bench. He likes the way I space the floor, you know, control the offense, this and that. So I'm looking forward to just being a freshman. He told me I wasn't gonna play a lot. As a freshman walking on, trying out, not gonna play a lot. I don't know. You got the recruits, the star players, you're not gonna play a lot. But he told me a backup point guard role, you know, somewhere in the rotation, you know. And I'm gonna be honest, none of that happened. I didn't play. Nothing. Worked hard every day in practice. And I'm gonna be honest, it didn't, the way the coach was playing, it didn't fit my game. And he would just say things like, I hate, like he really said things, I'm not putting no names, hell no, but he said things like, I hate New York basketball players, like the way they play. Like all the, you know, the fancy, like the dribbling and all that. But it's like, I wasn't doing nothing crazy. I knew not to. You know, playing at this high level, I'm not gonna do that. But it's like, in practice, I couldn't take no more than 3 dribbles. Like, that was it. Like, you can't be a point guard and take no more than 3 dribbles. There was only one person allowed to do that, and that was the point guard. Starting point guard. Shout out my boy Stu. But yeah, it was real frustrating. Like, it was just, the game was getting sucked out of me. Pause. Like, I was losing confidence. As weeks and months went by, I walked in the first practice with high confidence. Same way I was in trials. My confidence was real high. Looking back at it, at the end of the season, I had no confidence. And even around November, December, my confidence was pretty much gone. And we was practicing so much. Well, I wasn't used to it. I just wasn't used to the working out and trying, like the practice every day, 2-3 times. You know, it was just the games, you know, the traveling and all this, going to Iowa, going to Ohio, and all this. It was just too much for me. I'm gonna be honest, and yeah, it just built up. I lost confidence. Things didn't work out. I never really got to play, and yeah, that was pretty much it. It was just, I had a real bad case of tendonitis. I still do, but it was really bad at the time. I couldn't get out of bed at certain points. The first half of the season, we had a break during Christmas. I didn't want to come back. My knee was hurting. I wasn't getting no playing time. My confidence was gone. And yeah, that was really the downhill. Like, the coach really just wasn't messing with me. Like, the way I played, anything. It was like every little thing I did, I was getting yelled at, and it just wasn't cool. And that's probably the greatest team I ever played on. Like, my favorite. That's my favorite team I ever played on. I was, like I said, I was the baby on the team. So, like, they just really looked out for me. Like, they were all like 22, 23, 24, 20, all that. And I was 17, 18 years old. And they just really held down. They looked out for me. Shout out every single one of them. Even the ones that came with me as a freshman that were around my age too. I think there was one of them that was like around my age. He was a little older than me. Around the same age. But yeah, man, it was just, I kind of wish it went a little different, you know. I kind of wish I got the 4 years. I ended up leaving. School was really expensive. I didn't have no scholarships. And yeah, the grades wasn't there. I was just going through a lot. That's kind of a summary of the D3 college experience. Like, was I there? Could I compete? Absolutely. Did I have the skill? Absolutely. Did I have the drive? Absolutely. But just the coaching situation, I don't want to be like the type to blame everything on that person, but like, man, and I wasn't the only one who said this type of stuff. But yeah, I just never got to play. I never, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it just wasn't it. Yeah, I don't have no stats and nothing like that. Nothing. I really don't. But did I play Division III? Absolutely, I did. Even during like scrimmages, or if a team was getting blown out, they'll throw us in, like things like that. But hey, I'm trying to get back to it. Like, I want to get back into school. I want to get back to that level and past that level, and that's what we're working at now. That's the goal. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. That's the little yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what y'all think. A little story time for you guys. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. And yeah, it's your boy Rod Buckets. And these hoes is trash. I'm gonna be honest, they're garbage. And I'm out.